Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I thought it would be helpful of me just to talk a bit about one, my personal favourite Japanese and Harajuku fashion brands, and two, where I buy my clothes, because this is like probably one of the #1 questions that I get asked every day is where did you get this, where did you get that? And of course I don't mind answering them, like I'm more than happy to answer those questions, but I just thought this way I could kind of like point you guys all to a certain video and you know it would just be super informative and helpful. So if you are kind of new to Japanese fashion and you're feeling a bit overwhelmed and you don't really know where to start in terms of the brand, then hopefully by watching this can give you a bit of an idea about which sort of brands you might like the clothes of best, and also where you can go and purchase some of the clothes from. I have some items of clothing next to me here so I can show you guys some examples of some of their clothing. Let's get straight into things. All of these brands mainly have like shops featured in Harajuku and Shibuya. Those are going to be the main places where you'll find like physical shops located in Tokyo of these brands. Other than that, they will also all be like online, and many of the brands do have online stores, but I'll go into more detail about that when I tell you about how I purchase these clothes. So the first brand I'm going to talk about is probably my favorite Japanese fashion brand. It's one of the brands that really sort of guided me into the world of Harajuku and Japanese fashion, and that is of course Liz Lisa. Now this Liz Lisa dress is my newest addition to my Liz Lisa collection. Out of all like the Harajuku brands, like this is the one that I do own the most of, and I've been collecting it for quite a few years now. So this dress, which I did feature on a outfit post that, oh the collar of it I messed up there, that I got for Christmas, and it's from their autumn winter collection, and I have been after this for ages and thankfully it came back in stock. And they also had a skirt release of this print, but I never managed to get that. It sold out so fast. But yeah, I love this so much and I really need to wear this more, but it was on Christmas Day, and it's got this gorgeous like dusky floral rose checkered print, and it's got a beautiful like ruffling collar, and I like it because it has long sleeves and they're like chiffon, and I'm all about chiffon. Like chiffon is just beautiful. And it's got this beautiful button detailing down the front here. And if you do want to see more of the other Liz Lisa pieces that I do own, then I have them featured in other videos, and a lot of my Instagram posts will have the clothes featured, because trust me, I would be here all day just showing all my Liz Lisa pieces. I could make a collection if you wanted to. I could do a lookbook, so that's an idea. But yes, what I love most about Liz Lisa is like my style has changed a lot, as you've probably seen. I don't wear it as much as I used to, and that's partly because of just things to do with like my mental health, and my personal style has changed a bit, and just things like the weather. Like the UK doesn't make it easy to wear clothes like this. Like it's just windy and rainy, and like you don't want to get it ruined because it's expensive as hell. Trust me, I still adore Liz Lisa. It's my favourite brand, and I really want to make an effort to wear my pieces more, as they do cost quite a lot. And that's the thing with a lot of these brands is some of them will be more on the pricier end, and it may seem quite extortionate for what it is, but they're very good quality pieces, and I've owned some of these for years and years, and they're really good. I've got so much wear out of them, and it's really worth it. And personally, for my wardrobe, I like to purchase pieces that I know I'm going to wear a lot, and I'm not just going to purchase like a cheapy like £10 top that I might wear and think, oh it's alright, I might wear it once or twice and then have it sit at the back of my wardrobe. I'd rather purchase pieces that I know I adore. They cost a bit more, but I'm going to wear them a lot. For Liz Lisa, you'll probably know that their style is it's in the category of gyro, and they have very girly and feminine kinds of clothes. I have a lot of obviously blouses, jumper skirts, dresses, that kind of things. They do also make some more casual pieces, which I would like to get, but I suppose with Liz Lisa it is just about how beautiful the pieces are, like the detailing, and like it's obviously, yeah, it's nothing like clothes that you're going to find in the UK. Like Japanese brands have very feminine clothes, which is what I really like, and often in the UK a lot of like high street stores such as Topshop will have very like kind of like street style wear, but I love very girly feminine kinds of clothes, and I just like dressing up girly. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Again, I do want to try and wear them a bit more. as I think it's nice to dress up every once in a while, if not every day, because you know, you are allowed to feel good about yourself and how you look. Another Japanese fashion brand that I really love is Ank Rouge. Now, Ank Rouge, these two brands, they both have kind of like flagship stores in Shibuya 109, which I've been to, and the one thing I love about Japan is obviously their customer service, and whenever you go in there, like, you're always greeted so nicely, and the girls will always do their best to come and help you, and they'll always like bow you out if you buy something. It's so nice, and they're always really sweet to you in there, which is really wonderful, and it makes the shopping experience much more pleasant, as shopping can be kind of stressful for me. But yes, Ank Rouge is another brand in Shibuya 109, and yes, their style of clothes has changed a lot in the past few years. It's very different to Liz Lisa. It's funny because in Shibuya they have like stores literally opposite each other, and it's just like Liz Lisa with everything's pink and flory and fruity and just super girly, and then on the opposite you have Ank Rouge, which they do have very girly pieces. I have like a couple of skirts that are very girly, but they also have a lot more lamb style clothes now, which I'm trying to find I'm going to find the exact definition of lamb. Just googled it, and lamb K. So lamb means tears in French, and it's often it can be a sweet and girly fashion, but it also has quite a more mature and sort of like elegant twist, and the aesthetic is normally soft, I say the word, feminine and dreamy, and they often have a lot of silks, chiffon, which I agreed, and tweed. That's kind of like the main definition of lamb, and Ank Rouge is definitely stretched more towards that category in the past few years, and I really like their clothes, but I don't know, like, I feel like a lot of them don't suit me, and also it's hard to have a full wardrobe with every single style, if you see what I mean. As I have a lot of Liz Lisa things, but they don't all go together, and like shoes and things like that, so it's quite hard. So I try to get pieces that I know will fit kind of like my whole wardrobe. This was one of them that I picked up on my last Japan trip, and it's this gorgeous top. As you can see, it's got very nice sort of like puff sleeves, it's got this cute heart cutout, and it's got like a ribbon tie up at the back, and I just love this piece so much. It's like one of my favorites to wear in the summertime. I do like Ank Rouge because they feature a lot more kind of like darker clothing, like they'll have like blacks as well, whereas Liz Lisa doesn't really carry. They did have a black collection this winter, saying that, but that was kind of like a first for them, and they don't really normally carry any darker colours. I really want to get some more Ank Rouge pieces and sort of like delve more into the love style of Harajuku fashion. Now, if you're the kind of person who feels like places like Liz Lisa and Ank Rouge and other shops like Secret Honey, which are mainly in Shibuya 109, and also the name has gone out of my head, La Forêt, that's it, La Forêt in Harajuku. If you feel like those are a bit out of your price range, then there are some other brands in Harajuku that are a bit more budget friendly. The first one being is Wigo, and I think Wigo and also WC is kind of like a, what's it called, kind of like a child brand from Wigo, but they do also have their own small store in Harajuku, and it's more of a new brand. It wasn't there on my first Japan trip, but they it popped up during my second Japan trip last year, and both of these brands just have very like casual, kind of like just pastel, kind of like general Harajuku fashion as such. Like this top I'm wearing is from Wigo, and also like my ribbon shorts that I have on right now. I'll put up an Instagram picture of the full outfit here. But yes, they are also from a shop called Spins in Harajuku. Spins is really good because they sell a lot of second-hand pieces, so if you're into thrifting, then it's a really good store for you. And yeah, I think the shorts and like they were, actually no, both of these came from Spins. What am I talking about? Yeah, I was so happy to find these two because they go together so well. But yeah, Spins, you can find a lot of thrifted pieces, and they were like really cheap and really well priced, so if you're into those kinds of things, then that'll be a good store for you. As for Wigo, yes, they have a lot of just general, like more casual kind of Harajuku fashion if you're not into super girly like an alarm style clothing. My pink tennis skirt is from there, and I also have like another couple of just tops from there as well, so they're really good to get some really like key staple pieces to build up your wardrobe. And then WC, which is kind of like the child brand of Wago, they have a lot of like, again, kind of like more like plain and stable pieces, and they kind of like specialise in a lot of like really cute and comfy pastel oversized sweaters and things like that. So that's kind of like more of my style right now. I really love like just cute jumpers, like pastel jumpers, and like skirts and like platform trainers. That's been my style for a good like nearly probably like a good half a year or so now. That's really what I'm into wearing. In saying that, WC actually has an online sale right now, so I need to go and make an order. Another brand that you'll also find in Shibuya 109 that I really love is Swankiss, which I'm sure many of you will know. They're kind of, God, something's in my eye. Swankiss's style is like nothing else I've ever seen. It's so whimsical and fairy-like, and everything is just so pretty, and I really want more of their pieces, but like one, it's just all very expensive, but my god, there's so many things that I just feel like I couldn't pull off. I just wouldn't feel confident enough, and like I feel like I have a lot of confidence, well, not a lot, but like I do have decent confidence to be able to wear the kinds of clothes that I do, but like Swankiss can be on another level sometimes. And I do own a piece from them. I have this really lovely skirt. Oh, I got this on my very first Japan trip, and as you can see, it's chiffon. It has this really cute kind of like heart patches embroidered onto it that say like love you and baby doll and things like that. I just really love Swankiss. Just everything is so whimsical and dreamy and stunning, and I really want to get more of their clothes. Now that I've mentioned some of my favorite Japanese fashion brands, also I should get a pound for every time I say Japanese fashion in this video. As to how I purchased these clothes, obviously a lot of them I bought when I have been in Japan, which is obviously not something everybody can do. I completely understand, like not everybody can just fly to Japan and just buy them. But most of these stores, like pretty much all of them, they all have online stores. If you go onto the Shibuya 109 net shop, a lot of them will be carried under the Shibuya 109 like net shop, so you can shop for all of the brands there. Wago and WC have like a separate site. I'll try to leave all the links down below. Lisa, you can buy off a site called Tokyo Kawaii Life. And firstly, the main issue when ordering from these sites is you'll need to sign up to a shopping service, as many of them will not ship overseas, and a shopping service is kind of like the in-between person. Basically, obviously because they don't ship overseas, you'll have to sign up with a Japanese address, and I use a site called Tenso, which I've used for a few years now, and trust me, it's like 100% legit. It's really good. You can also like find other shopping services like an actual person online, such as Tenchi Shop, and they will actually physically go in the stores and or online if there's like a new release and purchase the items for you. But basically with Tenso, I'll sign up to the site, so say like Tokyo Kawaii Life, I'll sign up to the site and then I'll put in my Tenso address, which is a Japanese address that I'll get given when I sign up to their site. Then when I purchase something, it will go to my Tenso address, and then from Tenso I have to obviously pay a shipping fee and a small fee just for like handling costs, and obviously a fee to use their site, which really isn't expensive at all, and then it'll get shipped to me. And I've had no issues ever with Tenso. One thing I like about Tenso is you can change the package value, so you can try and avoid customs, which is pretty handy. Yeah, which is what I really like, because my god, customs are the bane of my life. And I know it can be intimidating when ordering from a Japanese site, but you know, if you use Chrome, if you use Google Translate, it's really easy. It's just like shopping on any other site. You've just obviously got to use something like Tenso in between, which may seem like a hassle and you may feel like it's going to cost you a lot more money, but it really doesn't. A lot of the time I will do my shopping when there are sales, such as right now when there's like New Year's sales, and they have a lot of sales like all year round, to be honest, so it's never a bad time to shop on them, to be honest. Japanese sites have really good sales, trust me, so that's always something to look out for. And you could always like do an order with some friends, so you can split the cost, so it makes it a lot cheaper then. And as well as ordering from directly from the sites themselves, I also shop a lot on secondhand Facebook groups. Now Facebook, I have joined a lot of like different Japanese fashion like brand like sub selling groups. Like there's an angelic pretty sales group, there's like just a general Japanese fashion sales group, there's like a fairy K, alarm K, there's like literally like a sales group for every single category of Japanese fashion, which is awesome because then you can put any pieces that you want to sell on there, and you can also buy them from friends. And also look for pieces in your country, and also Depop has some really good pieces as well, and I have bought from a few people on there so in the past. You just got to be a bit careful with Depop as they can be like scammers, so just make sure that the seller seems legit and they have good reviews and everything like that, and if you use PayPal then you will be safe. So those are pretty much the main places that I'll buy my Japanese fashion pieces from. You know, hopefully I'll get to go to Japan again soon, maybe this year if I'm very lucky, so then I can go back and do some more shopping, because I love Japanese fashion so much and it makes me so sad that it can be so hard to get hold of in this country. But I'm slowly seeing like pieces from Japan creeping over in the West, especially like things like the ribbon sleeves and things like that. It's like, this is one of my favorite trends that has been like, I love this so much, and like just a really like oversized balloon sleeve, like I love this trend so much and I hope it stays. Other than that, that is going to be it for today's video. I hope you found this information helpful. Tell me down below in the comments like which are your favorite brands, and if you have any other questions in regards to purchasing from these brands, then I'll be happy to answer them. Make sure to like and subscribe before you go, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.